Okay, students, very good afternoon. How are you all? Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, what you're learning and what do you want to learn? EDA based on, like, I just want to know what is EDA, Shiva? Seaborn, okay. Yeah. Recently, I think you people have learned the Python libraries based on AI and machine learning, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, guys, just confirm me. Am I audible? And is my voice is clear? Completely, without any disturbance. Oh, I can see you guys are very excited. Thank you for your confirmation, guys. And today, what we are going to learn is, I think last week you guys have started your sessions, right? Or it is your second or third week? Yeah, second week. So last week, I think you had the classes based on intro of AI and Python libraries. And you have covered all those main libraries, right? Coming to Python. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, yeah, it's afternoon. Okay. Hey guys, I just want to make sure one thing, that any technical question that may be because of any links, classes, attendance, last 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to answer in between the classes. Because if I start answer them, there will be lot of waste of time. Can you guys know that? So any question related to technical things, last 10 to 15 minutes, don't worry, I'll give you time. Okay? Sagar sir. Okay, I think we are asking about Sundar sir. Pratik? Okay, for this week, completely I'm going to handle your sessions. And next week, your sir will be back. He's quite busy with other sessions. So I'm going to continue these sessions, okay? Practice questions. I'll just tell you, last 10 to 15 minutes only I'm going to answer. In meanwhile, I'm just giving you 5 minutes of time. If you have any doubts related to the subject, any topic, you can ask me. 5 minutes of time. So I'll start the class. I'll just start with the basics once again and continue with the machine learning. Okay. My name is Alikia. Okay. I got a question, Shreya, ma'am. What is the role of EDA? Okay, first I just want to know what is the full form of EDA, Shreya. I want to know from your end. It's to be done. Let's go. Very good. Exploratory data analysis. So, what is the name specifying? Exploratory means exploring. Data, you know what is data, or else I'll explain you what does actual data mean. Analysis. There is no special explanation for analysis. So, exploring data by analyzing it. That is what the meaning of EDA, exploratory data analysis. So, AI and machine learning both gonna deal with a major part, data. If there is no data, there is no AI. Because we know from past 1980s, 1950s only, the first question asked by a person, can machines think? That's where the AI began in 1950s. Later on in 1970s, people the started building the machines which could think. And then finally in 1990s, IBM have launched a boat to play, I think, chess, I think, so not chess, a game like chess, which have defeated a world famous player at that time, so in 1990s. That's when people completely looked at AI. But from 1950s to 1990s, it's just getting evolved. But in 2020s, not even in 2000s, 2020s, it got famous. Why? Okay. I'll just give you drive links for PPTs and notes. Don't worry. Just concentrate. Lessons, okay? And Hindi, yeah, I can manage Hindi. नहीं थोड़ा थोड़ा ठीक है yes you might not chat GPT. So why AI, artificial intelligence or machine learning is famous in 2020s? Before 2020s, people used to think about like Java developer, Python, software development, all those things. But now 2020s, from 21 to 2025, people are, if you touch anyone, they will say AI, AI, AI. Why? Because it is there from 1950s only, half a century. Why it is famous in around all these 5 years? Guys, I'm asking you a question. Why do you think AI is famous in this last 5 years? I'm reading the chats, but I'm Okay. Fine. I didn't get any answer from your end. It is like because of you people only. Yeah, hello. Isn't my voice is audible? Isn't it clear? Hmm. Okay, let me answer. It is not because AI is making our work easier. Like in 1950s also, if they have built in this way, would have worked at that time only before us half a century. Why there is no chat GPT in 90s, in 80s, 1980s and 1990s? Why it is only in 2000s? Why? I'm telling what is the main reason behind chat GPT? Because of you people. So now we are in a session. So we are talking a lot about the AI. That is fine. But if you see at the left side of your system, what is happening? You're continuously sending me messages in the Q&A sections. Each and every message, there is a count. So till now, I got 121 messages. That is the count. That is the data. And you, if you're using or open this Zoho, could be in your mobile phone or else in your system or laptop. So you have opened the software or an app or else you're searching something in Chrome. So let's say I've asked you a question, a word, like let's say a different word, um, overfitting. Let me say overfitting. So if you know about that word, that is completely fine. But if you're not aware of it, you don't know what is meaning by overfitting in terms of machine learning. What you will do directly, you'll go to Google or you'll just open a mic that could be Google Assistant or Siri. You'll just ask what is overfitting in machine learning or what is overfitting in AI. So that is the data because of this all this huge internet setup and all the software we are having. There is a millions trillions of data generating per minute. So which AI is feeded with. So AI is a data hunger boat. So how we eat food. In a similar way, AI will eat the data to grow like us, similarly. So data is the food for AI. In 1990s or before 2020s, there is no enough data. And also at that time, data is very expensive. So every organization couldn't build or integrate AI into their companies. But now, data is everywhere. If they want something, they'll just use the browser or web scraping. Very easy way, easy tarika or tarike to get the data. See, that is why AI is famous in 2020s. That is the thing you have to know. So if you are attending any interview, in question you are posed by an interviewer. So what you will answer? Because of ChatGPT? No. They will ask you, then what is the cause of ChatGPT? Without data, you have to explain all these things. So before learning something, if you want to learn AI, first understand the history of AI and purpose of AI. What it like past, present, and future. If you want to learn that, the prerequisite, even though any topic, if they didn't even mention, your duty and your responsibility is to learn what is past, present, and future. So if you learn and understand These three things, so you will get a clarity. Okay, what you're learning and why you are learning. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Deep. You're asking that you have to use. So as world is growing, you people also have to grow. And Ankit, so our data is not secure. It is like almost 50% not secure. If you ask me, 70 to 80% it is not secure. Even like 50% it is free set to go. Even I can access your data. Next 20 to 30%, like there will be organizations. If you know Crime Branch, like let me tell you in a movie way. You're from which state? From all over India or from Telugu states? Guys, quick. Okay, from all over India, I can see. Hindi movies. Okay, recently I think you have heard like a tapping of phones, tapping of mobile phones, calls of celebrities or high VIPs. I think you have heard about it, right? Even people who are people who are staying out of India, also who are in police operations. Recently, what they are doing, they are tapping their phone. They are searching what they are doing in their mobile phones. So you and me can't do all those things. Higher authorities who have permissions to access other data for the security purposes, they can see each and every thing what you are doing, even the things you have deleted in your mobile phones. They will drag, fetch. So that 20% goes there. So 70% of your data is not safe. And coming to next 30%, your passwords, IDs, all those things, they are secure. Coming to passwords, even though there are tricks, gimmicks, all those things to get them, until you give the chance, though those are safe. Even though there are other sources to get them. Okay. So don't worry. A personal data is personal data only. Our system is very strong. A complete government and the system built in India in our systems. If the data is important, it won't be leaked. Okay. If even leaked, there will be a no problem for your case. And coming to back to our sections, already we are done with 10 minutes down sessions. Let me share my screen. I'll just give a recap of the things which you have learned last week. And one more question, is this necessary to learn languages fully or we use AI? Okay, Deep. Like if you are a beginner, so now this is the beginning era of AI. In middle way, there is no need of learning things, because if you ask any AI tools, they will give you a complete website, like anything, no need. But this time, if let's say ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, anything, you asked it to build a website. You asked it to build a website. So it have gave you some what let's say website code using all the things. So to set up it, even it guided you, you need to understand it, right? What it have given. And if there is an internal issue, in between. So at least learning basics is important. Programming language. No need of understanding at pro level. Intermediate level is well and good. Okay. Yes, Kushi and Punit. Okay. And just confirm me, is my screen is visible? Yeah, fine. Okay, I think, yeah. This is the thing, right? I'm going to start with. So I'm not going to take much time here. Yeah, excuse me. So all this you already know. It is like artificial intelligence and machine learning. Need special introduction for all these both topics. We all know artificial intelligence. And again, when you just enrolled into the topic, I think you learned the new name, machine learning. Next, you will learn deep learning. What are all these terms? Are they different from AI or included in AI? Any doubts? If you have doubts also, just don't worry, be patient. This complete sessions till the end. You will understand what is artificial intelligence, what is machine learning, and one more new topic, deep learning. Okay? So coming to artificial intelligence AI, it means making machines that could be computers, robots, think and act like humans. That is artificial intelligence. So it's like giving your computer a brain to solve problems, learn things, and make decisions just like we do. And the best examples are like common, also boring examples: Google Assistants, Alexa, Siri. All these are the things from past, from the beginning of 2000s, are using AI. When they talk to you, understand your voice and also give smart answers. Right? And coming to machine learning, it is a part of AI, machine learning. So it helps machines learn from data, like how we learn from books and also from our experiences. Everything we don't learn from books and paperwork. I'm the one who started at the beginning of teaching career. I used to feel okay, or about all these things we will discuss later. The end of last 10 to 15 minutes, I'll just guide you between the class. Such questions, okay? I'll just give you time at the end if you want last 20 minutes, okay? Yeah, where I am, machine learning. Yeah, everything we don't learn from paperwork. So at the beginning of my teaching career, I'm not that proficient. That is new for me. So till today, I will learn through every session I have. I learn specific thing, and that will I imply in next sessions. I've learned things from my experiences. Me as a human, even machine learning do that. Let's say you're teaching a robot how to recognize things. For us, like we humans, we learn by experiences. Our parents, grandparents, or neighbors will tell that that is a cat, that is a cat for two, 3 times. And at the fourth time, we will recognize that that is so and so specific creature which is moving, that is a cat. And coming to machines, we need to use machine learning procedure. We have to tell it complete features with a single glance. As a humans, we will understand. But in robots, they don't have any brain. We have to imply it. So for that, we have to let it know what to consider, what to not. From past experiences, that is machine learning. Okay. So how AI and machine learning are used in everyday life? Best example, product recommendations. I think you know all these things: fraud detection, personal assistance, product recommendation. Even at this second, if you open your Instagram, YouTube, or else at least if you're not using your mobile, just open it. You'll just get the ad. It will recommend you few apps, few products. That is called machine learning, where it will learn things from your past likes. You know, all this AI and machine learning knows about you, then you know about you. So it knows more about you. So what are your likes? What are your dislikes? What type of content you like? What type of content you like to skip? All this, then you machine, all your systems know well, your mobile phone know well. That is because of machine learning. And fraud detections, you know, if you open your mail, there will be a sections of promotion spans. So how they are divided because of this machine learning. Detection, personal assistance, no need of special introduction for that. Alexa, Google Assistant, Siri, and so on and so. Right? Next we have more AI and machine learning examples. Self-driving cars, Tesla cars, which are very famous in foreign countries. In India, they're introducing now. And medical diagnosis. You know what? Now, AI is vastly growing in two fields majorly. One is medical, another is agriculture. Next, all the other fields which we are discussing. So first, AI have introduced in only, agriculture only. People will start with either medical or agriculture because there are the biggest resources which we had, either food, either health. And predictive analytics, predictions. Let's say, you know, recently, not recently, 1.5 year ago or 1 year ago, from India, there is a major operation have held from south side of moon. I think so. If I'm not wrong, ISRO have launched a rocket to the south side of the moon. The other countries have failed and India got win for the first time. All the things it have planned and even predicted the date when might it go. Predictions with the past research things. This is called predictive analytics. Even there AI is involved. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Okay, guys. And I know you are asking about EDA, so don't worry. Once you understand completely about machine learning, we will just take a real-time data set, and we'll work on EDA. A live example I'll give you, so don't worry. And Matplotlib, Seaborn Plotly, anything that could be visualization tools. So those are used for EDA. Those are not EDA, exploratory data analysis. So for different purposes, we will use different tools. And we have multiple tools like that. Okay? You're fine, sure, Deep. Tomorrow, I'll explain your EDA with a live data example. Okay? Till then, just we'll continue with the class. Guys, just confirm me. Is my screen is visible? Yeah, fine. So where we are? So personalized experiences, self-driving cars, medical diagnosis, predictive analytics. Personalized experience, those are like interactions with AI. Do you know Duolingo? GPT? All the mics, you are interacting with the things. So using AI, we can build multiple interactive tools also. Okay. And next, coming to types of machine learning, very, very important. People will ask you for sure. A first question, what are the types of machine learning? Supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning. Supervised learning, here in supervised learning, model will learn the data using labels. Labels. So if you are confused, what do you mean by labels? I'll just give you one example. So in messages, I got multiple messages. If you see, more than 100, nearly to 150 or 200 messages I got. I've just shared my screen, right? I got that many messages. But I can identify which message is from whom, because there is a labeling over there that is your name. So you got this message from Dev. You got this message from Kushi. So I'll understand this message is from Kushi. This message is from Dev. This message is from Arpit. Right? Because of those labelings, my work is easier to understand from whom I got the message. And in similarly, supervised learning, it will understand if we give a labeling, let's say orange color, tall, with some roots on it. Roots, yes. So these are the four things. For these four things, I'll just give a single label, carrot. Carrot. So okay. Then machine will understand that if these four things are present, there is the more probability of being it to carrot. Or if I give green color, round, sour, all this and label as a orange. So labelings, you understand the importance of it. So we are giving, let's say we have different movies, Chava, Houseful, Bahubali, all this. So that it is a movie of length 2 hours to 3 hours, but a complete movie story we will remember with a single title of the movie, that is called label, and depends upon those labels only complete supervised learning will work. And you are going to build projects on supervised learning only. It is very important to remember and understand. Also practice working with them. Supervised learning. And coming to unsupervised learning, the algorithms discovers patterns and relationships in unlabeled data without any specific goal or target. You get confusion. Okay, with labeling, things can understand far better. Then what is the need of unsupervised learning with unlabeled data? What is the need of unsupervised learning? Let me say, you are the students. You are the students. Boys, I have almost 300, nearly 300 students in my class presently, or 200 students. So I just want to learn some insights from you people. Me as a machine, or like me, let's say me as a trainer to you. First, what things I will learn? I have 200 students. For me, personally, it is impossible and waste of time to know all the 200 students' name, because I can do nothing by just letting know your names. But what I'll do, I'll just understand I have 200 students. I have in them 40% of girls, 60% of boys, or 60% of girls, 40% of boys. Again, don't say, and just biased to girls and boys. Again, clustering and just grouping according to your genders. Here, I don't know your names. I'm just dividing you or making groups according to your genders functionality. Or let's say ages. You are from different, you might be of different ages. Of first from BTech first year, engineering first year, second year, and third year. For sure, you will have age differences. What I'll do, either I could cluster you, group you according to your class or your year or your age. All 20-year people aside, all 19-year people are aside, all 18-year people aside, and will conduct a quiz. So equality will be good according to ages, right? So that is called unsupervised learning, which works with unlabeled data and clusters, means groups the similar things. That is how it works. And very important thing. And coming to reinforcement learning. The algorithms learns by taking actions in an environment and receiving rewards or penalties to maximize a specific outcome. Nothing. You are the person just gone for swimming training. You want to learn swimming. So you just gone to swimming and your trainer. You first started swimming. He gave you specific instructions. First, he gave you specific instructions. And using just understanding those instructions, you just jumped into the swimming pool and you started applying them. Trainer will say, this is fine, rewards. No, this is not fine. What you're doing, penalty. If it is, you get a positive response from your trainer, you will start updating these things you're learning, you're doing in a direction, in the same direction. If you get a penalty, if your trainer scolds you or says, no, that is wrong, you will change your action. You change your movement. You change your trick. That is how reinforcement learning works. Any doubts? So key differences. Supervised learning works with labeled data. Unsupervised learning work with unlabeled data and discovers hidden patterns in them and clusters them. And reinforcement learning, trial and error method. That is the difference. After today, no more confusion between all these types. Okay? Because you have to understand and could explain all these types. Key concepts and terminologies. So, as you people working with AI, machine learning, so there are terminologies according to the concept, algorithms. If it is in computer science or mathematics, there is a different meaning for algorithms. But here in machine learning, those are the steps, step-by-step procedure for calculations and decision-making processes. Before you're planning a trip, you will plan, right, where to stay, how much money should be spent, where to travel, how much time we should take, all the planning procedure. Here in AI, it is called algorithms. Model. This is the model which you are going to build. You're going to take a data set, train it. After training, you will just, model is nothing but brain. It is like a brain where you made it learn each and everything and you are producing a final output. That is called model. And we will learn more about them. Algorithms model. Training data and testing data. Let's say you have a data set in your hand. So you use to complete 100% of data set to train your model. Now, okay, you gave it like few features like let's say give me some example like okay, tall, long hair, thin legs. If you give all these things and labels are like man and woman, a gender prediction. So it just predicted for 10 times. You tested it for 10 times with a random data, it giving you right only, but you just have a trained model. You have to test it. And for testing, you need same type of data set in your hand. So for that, what you need to do in the complete data set, you have to divide it according to training data and testing data. 80% or 70% goes to training, 20% or 30% goes to testing a data. So you have to remember these terminologies. Okay. And next, we will just have a glance of machine learning process in 6 steps. I'm not going to take much time here. First, if you want to build a project, so you're going to build, not want to. You have to build a project in machine learning. At the end of this, all these training sessions, that is your work at the end. So what are the things you're going to follow? Machine learning process in 6 steps, only 6 steps. First, data collection. You have to choose a problem. So it is like you want to predict. Let's say, let me take this only as example. You want to make a biryani. Let's say biryani and veg pulao or chicken pulao. There is a difference between both. So you want to predict, you have a data set. In that, you are going to predict the given thing is biryani or veg pulao. That simple the projects will be. So for that, what you need to get first data collection. Complete data collection, like how you collect all the ingredients from the kitchen shelf. And next, data pre-processing, like how you cut all the veggies, chicken, how you wash it, marination. All this is called data pre-processing. And next, model training. Cooking first. First, coming to biryani rice only. First, you'll cook chicken differently, rice differently. At the end, you will mix both for the dum. If you have the idea of dum biryani, Hyderabadi dum biryani, that is how it made. That is called model training, splitting the data. Before, after splitting the data, you will train your model. Model evaluation, nothing but testing with the testing data, test data set. You will just taste it and give the result that it is veg pulao or biryani, or here it is biryani and it tastes very good, delicious, yummy, mouth-watering dish, right? And deployment. After everything is fine, you are going to serve the food for the people from the kitchen compartment to the dining table. That is called deployment. And let's, at the end, monitoring. After the food have served, you will observe what is the result. You like the food, that is fine. And you will also observe, did the people sitting on the dining table like the food or not. That is the complete procedure of machine learning process. If you haven't written this things in your books, just note down. Data collection, data preparation, model training, model evaluation, deployment, and monitoring. All these are the 6 steps: data collection, data preparation, model training, evaluation, testing, deployment, and waiting for the results. Common applications, you already learned about all these things and about future AI and the real world applications also. Till here, any doubts? Okay. I know you guys are already done. That's why I've completed very fastly. But there are few things where I have stressed the points which you have to remember. Those are the main points. That's why we have repeated. And coming to this week, even there are other students also who have joined newly from second week. That's why we just had a small recap of it. Okay. Any doubts still here? Yeah, okay, guys, I'll share this PPT. Don't worry. At the end, at last 10 to 15 minutes, I'll just share the things. Till then, no questions about sharing. And coming to EDA, I'll just explain you with the real example tomorrow. Complete machine learning, I'll explain you with the example only. Okay? Just be prepared for complete theory. As I've told, I just had a recap of all these things because you need to learn specific things. That's why I've stressed a few things. And there are also new students who have joined from this week. Okay. And today's agenda, you are going to learn about machine learning, complete machine learning from now on. Okay. So, okay, first let me test your machine learning knowledge. What are the different types of machine learning? Let me first test it so that we can go deeply into it. Yeah, very good. Supervised and unsupervised reinforcement learning. Okay, do you know what are the types of supervised learning? Very good. I can see you all guys know different types of machine learning because just now we have discussed. I just want to know, do you guys know? Yeah, very good. Types of supervised learning, regression classification. Types of unsupervised learning. Clustering, okay. Only clustering. Correlation, no. Unlabeled, that is the functionality. Plus NLP, no. You have to learn what things comes under what. So we have three types in machine learning, as people already know: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. Again, all these three types also have different types. And mainly we are going to focus on supervised learning, that is regression and classification. But for your knowledge, even unsupervised learning is also having two different types: clustering and dimensionality reduction, as Jayesh said. Very good. Okay. And NLP, natural language processing, that comes under AI, not machine learning. So you will understand what is the different types of things. Okay. Do you want break for 5 minutes? Just refresh for 5 minutes. And I'll start with deep machine learning. And today we'll just end with the quiz without forgetting your doubts. And from tomorrow, what I'll do, I'll explain machine learning just by using a data set from Kaggle. And for tomorrow, even I want you people to select a data set that could be regression or classification. Your wish completely. With me, you need to build or build the model or train the model according to your problem statement. I can choose any problem statement, but I want you people to choose a different problems. You have to use the knowledge here according to your problem statement. Will you do that? Yes, guys? Okay. Very good. Just take break for 5 minutes and we'll continue with machine learning theory for today and a small quiz. Tomorrow, complete practical. Be prepared for that also. Okay. Just take break for 5 minutes. Yeah, hello guys. Are everyone back from the short break? Hello. Okay. So let me share the screen. Yeah, just confirm me if my screen is visible and my voice is completely clear without any disturbances. Fine. Thank you for your confirmation, guys. Before that, I've just shared you the link of the PPT that you have learned in last week and just we have recalled in last hour. Okay. So today, not today now, we are going to understand about machine learning model building. What is it? So in this journey, in this complete journey, you will learn what is machine learning model. I want you guys to write in this complete slide what you will understand about machine learning. Some of you are asking, right? Today's agenda, learning machine learning machine learning. How it is actually works. What is the difference between machine learning and artificial intelligence? You will learn. Have that question. Let it be as a question only. In next few sessions, you will understand what is the difference between AI and machine learning. Okay. So in this complete slide, you will learn what is a machine learning model, steps to build your first model, and how to predict something using past data. The last point, the basic tools and concepts in a model building project. So you are going to learn all these points. So what is a machine learning? A machine learning model is like a smart brain built by a computer to learn from past examples called data and predict or else decide something about new ones. Okay? So till now I'm just telling data things will AI will data is the foot for AI machine learning. Machine learning learns from past data, previous data. What is this data? What it actually meant here? Hmm? So even if I say directly data, you can some people can think about internet data also. Things of data as facts and features we collect. Something that helps us understand the world better. So I've told you how important data is. Without data, there is no AI. There is no machine learning. There is no NLP. There is no computer vision. There is no chat GPT. So anything, even you search, yes, no, that is also a data. Your name, age, favorite color, that's the data. A list of all things sold in a shop, that's the data. Things there in your bag, data. Things you downloaded, apps in your mobile phone, that is the data. Anything to solve a problem we use, that is data. Good for AI. So if you have a problem, you have to start collecting data. Let's say, okay, I'll just give you a small example here. If you even want to pass in your examination, you will collect textbooks. First, you'll understand what textbooks or guides you need to buy or collect. That is also a data in every minute thing. Okay? So here, what is machine learning? Machine learning is a method that allows computers to learn from data and make decisions or predictions without being directly told what to do. So teaching computers to learn from data without directly programming, explicitly programming. So it is like giving a computer experience instead of strict instructions. So we are essentially built intelligent systems. Machine learning. There is no need of special stressing of machine learning because from day one you are learning it. Okay. So why build ML models? This is the point. Why we have to build models that are in machine learning. So if it AI, machine learning is completely AI, or if AI is completely machine learning, why there are two different terms? To make smart predictions or find hidden patterns. Why it is not called again a separately AI? If there is a term machine learning, all these things are not considered into AI. They will say it is machine learning only. So machine learning is restricted for predictions, works on past data. But AI have liberty. AI will have liberty to do whatever we say, whatever we instruct. Those are not limited for predictions. If there is a term called prediction, it is machine learning. Prediction, machine learning. Machine learning helps us make better decisions with the data. It automates complex tasks that are hard to program manually. Manually to make smart predictions. So predictions underline. If it is machine learning, then those are machine learning. And next, defining your ML problem. This is very so ML problem is nothing but project. If we give you a project, that is the problem you have. You have to solve it. The projects are nothing like you have to build a movie. You have to build a dam. Even those are considered as projects. First, there is a problem over there. To overcome that problem, we will build projects. If you build a dam on a river, because they want to stop or store the water because they have water necessity. To solve that problem, they come up with an idea called dam project. Here in machine learning also you will be having problem. Like it is not like in machine learning, you have a problem and you decided that using machine learning you can solve it better. That is called complete machine learning project. Let's say this might be regular example, but you are the CR. Just imagine, guys, you are the CR of your classroom, and your teacher or professor, lecturer come to you, and she or he asked, make a list according to their past performances. How many of they will go to next semester, or next year, or else study the same year again? Will pass or fail. So your teacher or lecturer come to you because you are the CR, class representative, and want to have a average predictions. So you yourselves, let's say in your class there are 200 members, 300 members, or else let's say in our class we have 400 members. Is it personally possible for you collect each and every data? Like what is the data you need? The past performances. Is fine. And also how many hours they're spending to learn and their capacity of learning. All these things first you need to collect. After that, one by one, you have to analyze, which is, even though it is possible, it is time taking, complex, right? So what you will do, you already have the data in your hand. You will just send a Google form to your classmates. They will just fill the form. Now you have the data. But again, the complex thing is you have to analyze all the 400 numbers, which is problematic. What you will do, that is the problem you have. You are as a seer. Just imagine what I'm telling you guys. Okay? Just understand what I'm telling you. That is the problem in your hand. You are the CR, you have the data set. Now you have to analyze all the 400 students. You have to analyze because you need to predict whether these students one by one will pass or fail. You need to predict. So you will search for the solution. How can I solve this very simply and easily and with accurate predictions? And you will understand, okay, I have machine learning. So I'll follow the procedure of machine learning. I'll build a machine learning or AI model so that it will help me in predicting whether all these 400 students will pass or fail. So prediction means machine learning. So you started building a project using machine learning to solve the problem of prediction of pass or fail. Until here clear, even not only here, as an example, even in real times, project starts in similar way. If there is no problem, there is no project. If there is no statement, requirement, there is no requirement of model also, ML, machine learning, AI. If there is requirement only, something will evolve. According to that, if you have problem only, you will build projects. Right? Have a clarity. The projects are not huge, where we have to invest crores, millions, trillions of money, millions, billions of money. Even with two digit, three digit of amount also you can build. In your school time, I think you used to build small type of project with ice cream sticks. Even those are called projects only. According to the problem, the project will be there. Just understand that because you're going to enter into corporate where you need to have idea about basics. So working on a project, first you need to understand cause of the project. As engineering students, you have to start analyzing the cause of project. Okay, here in our case, you have a problem and you have a goal. What is your goal? You have to find whether the student passes or fail. So before coding, define what you want to achieve. Before starting coding, you have to understand what you want to achieve. So, example, predict if a user will buy a product based on browsing history. Buy a product based on browsing history in Amazon. So, if a person is continuously searching for a bag through different platforms, that could be Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, Myntra, or any other platforms. So here everything is a searching from a browser. So the way he's searching, the way he's spending time, machine learning will analyze, ML model will analyze and understands whether this person will buy or not. The requirement of the product for a person, it will analyze. And a clear goal guides your entire ML project. A clear goal guides your entire machine learning project. If there is no goal, no project, no requirement of any project. If you don't have even proper goal and also procedure like what you want, how you want, you can't build it efficiently. That is important. So this step is crucial for choosing the right approach. Okay. And now comes into the main type, different types of supervised learning. So here you have chose a problem, that is whether a student pass or fail. That is your problem and you chose it and you decided to build a machine learning project. Now, you have to understand what is the type of your project or type of your problem. That is, you have two types again. Type 1, regression. Predicting numbers. I want you guys to write regression. Regression means predicting numbers. Predicts a continuous numerical value. Continuous numerical value. Example, let's say, just read this example and I want to tell you. Here I'm just telling pass and fail. Pass, fail. If I tell if it is 0, 0, fail, 1, pass. I'm just taking numbers place of it. That will be a regression problem. If pass and fail, it is categorical. That comes under another type. Predicting numbers, zeros and ones. Only 2 numbers or 3 numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Numbers, predicting these numbers will be a regression problem. I just want to know, I want to get answer from your side. I said my problem is predicting a number, that is 0, 1, 2, 3. 0 means fail, 1 means pass, 2 means average, 3 means not attempted. Not attempted. All these are the labels I'm giving to all these 4 numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3. Will that be a regression problem? Question mark. Classification. Okay. No, it is a classification problem. Why? Yeah, that is correct answer. Classification. Why? For sure, I will share. I'm just asking you a question. Why the problem which I've stated just now? It is a classification problem. Need a single term. That's it. No need of other explanations also. A single tense, because there are classes and not a specific value. It deals with but not on actual values. Prediction machine, even regression also comes under prediction, Amit. I want a specific word. Yeah, Jayesh, your explanations are correct, but a single value, continuous values, continuous numbers, continuous numerical values, continuous. Say a so and so student got, like you're predicting the student will get 96.3333 percentage number, continuous number. You're stating like that is called 96. Like you will have, if a person or student is gaining from 50 to 90 or 100, pass. So like no, you're not only predicting pass and fail, you're also predicting the percentage they will gain. Continuous numerical value, regression. If it is like only pass, fail, zeros and ones, which have classes, that comes under next type, classification. But if there are marks, percentages, like a clustering things, like 80 to 100 comes under pass, 70 to 80 average, other things fail, not attempted. Like just say not attempted, average, pass, fail. We have continuous numbers. That is called regression. So you have to understand your problem is with continuous numbers or labels. Predicting categories, predicting a categorical label or class. Examples, spam or not spam, pass, fail, average, not attempted, yes, no, binary, two options or multi-class, many options. The model assigns an item to a predefined group. And next, this both comes under supervised learning and unsupervised learning. This is also predictions only. Unsupervised learning finds natural groupings in data without predefined labels. If you don't have labels, a data set, if there is no labels, that comes under clustering then. You have to find, if there are labels, you have to find regression or classification. If there are no labels, you have to come to unsupervised learning. Okay? So customer segments, if you want example in our example, like with students, let's say, even though you have mentioned the names, let's say you are the CR of multiple sections, or else without labeling pass or fail, you just have provided the few insights. According to that, it will divide. This set of people will pass, this set of people will fail. You didn't mention pass or fail labels. You have just given that what they are doing, how many hours they are spending, how they are spending, what are their surroundings, where they are spending. All this information you just have provided. And you're just asking it whether these people will pass or fail. According to their things, it will predict them. So these people are doing this, it will cluster. So according to your problem and data set, you will work. Till here for today, it is fine. From today to tomorrow, yeah, very good. And I will share this PPT once we are done understanding this complete PPT, not previous. Hope you understand, okay? If I send it to you before, you don't put any interest in these sessions because I've already provided you all the topics. So after the completing these sessions, we will. So from next topic, I will make you understand things with the practical. So there are steps, life cycle of machine learning. So today we have a problem, right? Tomorrow you people need to come up with a problem and have to collect a data set. That might be from Google or your college registers, anything that could be. Get a data set with your own problem So using the knowledge you're gaining here, no need of showing me that. I'm just, if you want, if you have any doubts related to the your problem, I will discuss in this class only. And coming to WhatsApp group, I'll just discuss with you. Don't you have any Telegram group? Okay. So it's already 3:40. I'll just want to write a quiz. Like, do you want to have a quiz or do you want to discuss the problems? And tomorrow, just get your problem and data sets. We will start the practical. Okay. Quiz. Fine. Let me start it. It's already ready. Open to my hello guys. Just excuse me. There is some internal problem. Let me give me a minute. I'll just start the quiz. My screen is visible, right? Yes. Okay, quickly, everyone, just get your mobile phones and scan the QR code. Quick, everyone. Guys, quick. I'm just setting a auto time. So in 1.5 minutes, the quiz going to start because I don't want to waste any time. After 1 minute, the quiz will start automatically. So be quick, fast. The fastest spinner is first. Don't worry, guys. Even though if you didn't learn any feature engineering, I'm here. I will explain you everything. Okay. I will start the project with you. The things we learn here in practical, you need to implement in your project. Okay. Not stuff from starting. First, you will attend the session. You will understand the things what I am doing, and same things you will implement in your project. Okay. If you do that in model building, that is your project. Same things you can use for the project given by us. Okay. Okay, quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Guys who have missed this session, better look for next time. Okay. No, no need. No need. I'm just asking you for practical for the convenience. Okay, I'll explain you things. For your practice, I'm asking you to get a problem. Okay? And guys, quick. Okay. I think you can also hear the music, right? Guys, could you? Could you hear the music? Yes. Manali is in the fixed position. Yeah. Because of the rush, even my system is becoming very slow. It is running very slow because of your rush. Sakshi, Manali, Anshul, Akanksha, Pratik, Manali and Anshul fixed the position in top three. They were fighting. Guys, quick. In meanwhile, if you have any doubts, you can ask in the anything. Mayuri, guys, quick. I know few questions are tough, out of syllabus, but I just want you guys to have a idea about them. Coming to projects, we will discuss in project orientation sessions, okay? But you're going to work on real-time data sets soon. Oh, only 5 more minutes. Be quick. Only 15 questions. Very easy questions. Supervised learning. Aditya. And coming to topics, you can choose your problem. Like for your practice and coming to main projects. Very good, Gayatri. And good, you are in second place. January's. Only 62% of class accuracy in answering. Okay, guys, all done. So, no worries. Okay, I can see that all are done, and I'm ending the quiz. Okay, guys, I'm ending the quiz. Understand that? There's not even quitting. No is working, but not S. Yeah, congratulations, guys. It is not because of based on your answering, because of your power ups. I can see, oh, there are first three members have attempted all and not first three. Maximum of you have answered the correct answers. Very good. Guys, you got 60% of accuracy. Very good. PPT, yeah. Right. Okay. If there's any more doubts, now you can ask me. Do you want me to quit the session and meet you tomorrow? Or you can. Rajesh, my name is Alikia. No need. No groups. Six? Yeah, okay. Okay, guys, then bye-bye. Meet you in tomorrow's session. Thank you. Even have a nice day, guys. Nice evening. Then good night. Bye-bye.